by Angel. Oh, you want some fuss today, don't you? Look at this silly cat.
I have seen that silly cat.
Look at it. Come on. Oh, kitty cat. Oh, right. Okay, go across to your dad then.
You won't get any fuss off me at the minute, Angel. I'm busy. Sorry. No.
Yeah, Angel is being a very needy little kitty cat today. We don't know why. She's just wanting constant fuss at the moment. And meowing.
Yes. It would be nice to know why.
It'd be very nice. I'm just loading up on my laptop, so just bear with me. I see I've got a few of you watching already, so good evening everyone.
Hello.
Let's see, who have we got? We have got Tina, Susan, Red, Sandy, Peggy, Kay, Alison, Natalie, Viv, Maddie, Tracy, Norma, Emily, and so on. So hi, good evening everybody, hope you're all doing okay. Hey Marie, hi Ebony, hi Charlotte. Oh, yeah, a lovely crowd already. Cheryl is also here. How are we all doing? Are we okay?
How are y'all doing?
Yes, I have a very needy angel cat for some reason.
I don't know why. There's no reason for her to be needy.
She's trying to open my door at 4 a.m. this morning. Yes.
Yeah, which wasn't good for me because I was actually having quite a nice sleep last night. And I got rudely awoken by
Rudely woken by a Muggatron. Catherine's coming in from Facebook. Hi, Catherine.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, but it doesn't usually happen, which annoys me a little bit.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday to you.
Oh, well, she's here again. Come on, come and say hi. Come and say hello. Hey, Patsy. Look at this silly soppy cat.
Silly soppy cat is right.
I don't know if you can hear her purring. Hi, Betty. What are you doing? Yeah, look at her. She wants to scritchy scratch.
Yeah, and you're soft enough to give it her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're soft enough to scratch that cat's ears.
Yeah.
You must be mental.
Just watching a documentary about the Casey Vicky White debacle. Was that the one on Netflix, Enid? Go on, off you go, cat. Go on. Let me stitch. Oh, hey, Judy. Hi, Tracy. Fine, thank you. So it's me marking the days I'm paid in my calendar 9 more days to keep myself busy. Ah, bless you, Maddie. Cat's drooled on me cross stitch.
I'm not being funny, Angel, but you need to pack it in because, you know, Nikki's on the live. I'm busy. I don't want you around me right now, which is terrible when you think about it because we usually say the Angel's not a very sociable cat.
I know the case, Enid. I'm just wondering, is it the documentary that was on Netflix that you saw? No. See, look, she's got a starring role on my channel tonight. I can't see my pattern for you though, cat.
In a minute, I might have to boot her upstairs.
Listen, headbutting me is not going to get you what you want.
What does the cat want? This is the thing.
I have no idea.
Well, I wish I knew.
This one is by the CW on YouTube. All right, okay. Yes, I think Angel does want a 15 minutes of fame. For sure. She's not keen on appearing in my floss tubes, but...
Has done before. Has done before. Appeared in your floss tubes.
Yeah.
As has everybody who lives in this house, cats included. Am I right?
Something like that.
Well, Hannah hasn't, I suppose. Hannah doesn't like to be on camera.
Hi, by the way, Patsy, I've just seen you come in as well. I haven't said hi to you as well. Betty, Tracy, Judy.
You just sit there now, Cato.
Hey, Celia.
Celia was talking to me earlier.
Where?
Yeah, because I didn't realise Celia was a Liverpool fan. And of course, Liverpool have won the league today. We are champions.
Oh, okay. Hannah is at home. She's upstairs at the minute, but the cat's just all weekend. Hannah's been at Grandad's, and all weekend she's just been all over me and Andy.
Yeah, for no good reason. I mean, we've been feeding her, I promise. We've been feeding her, haven't we?
Yeah. Celia says YNWA.
You'll never walk alone.
Yeah, I know what that means. Hey, Maggie. Oh, the Barnsley version again. Maybe she's trying to make Hannah jealous. Don't know.
Brilliant.
Don't know.
That's brilliant. The Barnsley version. You'll never walk again. Brilliant. Same letters as well. That works even
So
better.
there was just a joke. Just a joke.
Fantastic.
Right. So I have got my witchy cat out. This is one that I started in the week. Well, on Thursday instead of Wednesday. It's because if you remember, Wednesday I had some bloods taken. But if I just move my light down, you'll see it's got quite a lot of different colours in it. You can see the star that's sort of shooting through there. And then this part here is the collar. So I'm going to be looking at working on this little section tonight. It's going to be a bit strange having no new start this next Wednesday, I have to say.
Why?
Because the 17 new starts are all done now, Andy.
Yeah, I know they are, but why will it be strange not to have one? Because, I mean...
Because for every floss tube, every Wednesday stitch with me, since January, I've had a new start.
Yeah, but you're still going to be stitching.
It'd be a bit weird.
I mean, it's not as if someone's saying to you, "Oh, you must stop stitching."
Well, no, I know that.
So I mean, that's the way I look at it. You're still going to be stitching, so it doesn't matter that you haven't got a new start. It just means you can put in a few more stitches.
Just on the existing ones.
Yes.
Exactly. Hey, Kathy.
Right.
Oh, what's up, kitty cat? No, you're not. Don't headbutt my stitching.
Angel, you are in serious trouble.
Just sit down. I'm going to do the same thing when I get 2 finishes, 1 start. Yes, I am. So next on Thursday, I've got my Mania starting, which is just 100 stitches a day.
Stitch Mania.
Yeah, and then I shall be finishing off the back stitching pandemic. I'm hoping to try and get that done this week because I'm off work this week. And then set some stuff up, and then at the end of May, so for the first Wednesday in June, I think, have a spin the wheel for a 2 finish 1 start piece. But it gives myself a few weeks to decide which projects I'm going to put on the picker wheel.
Which is a good idea.
So Wednesdays will just be whatever is in rotation that day on the Stitch With Me, but I'm still going to do the chatty Stitch With Me, answering the comments and so on, to put out on a Saturday, because I think I prefer that. I know people do like the chatty Stitch With Me, so.
The chatty stick. Right. So I think the reason people like the chatty one, Nikki, is it's because you're answering comments, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what I've just said.
Yeah. Sorry, I can only half hear you because I've got my headphones.
Hi, Lizzie. Yeah, that's another job for me this week, is cut the fabric for the stitch along piece as well. I haven't decided yet whether to do it on 28 or 2 or on some 14 count that I've got. But I'll go and have a look at I'll go and stare at my fabric bolts and see what gives.
You like staring at your fabric bolts, don't you?
I might go completely rogue and do it on some 16 count or something. Who knows?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you work on 16 count for a while.
Yeah, I only ever work on 16 counts usually when I've got some model stitching on it.
I'm not saying you should, though. It's up to you.
I know that. I'm just saying.
If you had a preferred stitch count, what would you say it was?
I like 18 count for 2/1 stitching. But I like 25 for 1/1.
I suppose it's different for different people as well.
28 count is not for me in the long term.
Is it because it's too small?
Because it's too small.
I seem to remember though, you have done a lot of pieces on 28 in the past.
No, I haven't. I've only ever done one piece on 28 count, and that's Pandemic.
All right, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
You're thinking of 25. So yeah, most of my pieces end up on 25, or if it's using 2 strands, on 18.
How much harder is it to stitch on 28 than on 25?
Not much, but it's enough for you to notice that the stitches are definitely smaller.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough.
Hi, Kay. Anyway, what are you all working on?
Stitching. Sorry, that's me trying to be funny. It doesn't work, does it?
No.
I may as well just shut up.
So what are you guys working on? What's that on your frames and stands tonight? As it says, I was starting to look 20 count. Vivian's sweet spot is 18 or 25 for K as well. Patsy, Hidden Harbour. Roses for K, restarting a gecko because again, here we are, started on 28 to 25. 28 and just can't. 25 count makes it go from barely doable but painful to enjoyable. Hate Saltine Bunny for K. Red is working on a stamp kit, the Red Lady. Natalie's still doing the frame for afternoon tea. Viv is chugging along with Pretty Python. Cheryl is working her Disney cross stitch. Emily is working on the Lola Crow new Sal. Focus piece for Ebony, Wildlife of Predator. Susan is sitting out at the back porch working on her Christmas stockings on number 18 today. Tracy is on the Extraordinary Bird Sal. Your Dreams, Haid, 25 count 1/1 for Peggy. Judy is still stitching on Smoky Mountain Christmas, but needs to cut some fabric for some projects. Charlotte is doing nothing, needing her little rest in her hands. Kay's sweet spot as well as 25 count. Elephant Puzzle, Adrian Chesterman for Sandy, Pain-Free Crafts. Kat, you are in the sodding way. 3.64%. Tracy is focusing on finishing Tinkerbell at 94.35%. Holy moly, Tracy, not far away.
I wonder if the cat's not very well somehow.
No, I think she's fine.
Wants all this love and attention, which is very unusual.
She does it sometimes, doesn't she?
Yeah, but usually it's a case of I want food.
Yes, Kat's perennially in the way today. She's a nuisance. Tina working on redoing her nails, ready for the office. Cool. Kathy's working on House of Tranquility.
It sounds like it should be a film, House of Tranquility.
Yeah, she is a lovely cat. She's just a pesky cat at the moment. She doesn't pay any attention to my stitching ever. This is very, very unusual.
Which is what makes me think, is there something wrong?
No, if she wasn't wrong, she would be. If she was something wrong, she wouldn't be giving us all this attention. She wouldn't have the energy to meow, would she?
Well, I guess, but I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate, I know, but maybe it's her way of just.
She's letting us touch her and anything, so she's not in any sort of pain. She's just seeking attention. Norma is working on a cat design with no name, purchased from Tidy Patterns as a PDF. Colours of black, tans, gold, and blues. Cool.
My chair now. This is even more unusual.
Liz has not worked on anything today. Had a busy day. Okay. Last few stitches on Battle before it goes away for Catherine. I did see the stats, but they were just a tad too quick, so I'll have a look at those in a little moment. Hey Brittany, working on Hayes' retired appointment with the maker, lots of green and black. And hi Tori, how you doing this evening? Don't forget, Sew and Tell thread is open, so if you want to go and add something to it, do so. And Andy, you will definitely need the bell.
Oh, don't worry, I've got the bell ready. It's ready to ring.
Super.
I do this now, right? If it's a live stream night, I get the bell out even before you even go live, and I get the jingle up on the other laptop ready to do the whole sort of shebang. If you know what I mean.
It's called being prepared.
Yeah, it is being prepared, and I like to think, without blowing my own trumpet, that I am very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, while ever I feel like I have the ability, I shall do it.
Yep.
If that makes any sense at all.
A little.
A little. Only a little.
Tori's just started Mugshot of a Cat from Gecko Rouge. Is that one of the Jenny Parks ones, Tori?
Mugshot of a cat.
Which is exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah. A mugshot of a cat. As in a face. Or something along those lines. Whew, dear.
Oh, Tanya Bond, right. Got Jenny Parks and Tanya Bond mixed up for some strange reason. I don't know why. Cat's looking out the window now.
Cat. Well, at least the cat's not being a nuisance anymore.
Nope, she's just looking out the window.
I mean, there's time for it to start again.
Is it a mugshot of a felon cat? Yes. Love how organised you are, Andy, as the unpaid editor, like Ross on Stitch by Liz's channel.
The unpaid editor?
Yeah. Oh, he does get paid. He gets paid in kind.
Don't tell him that.
I feed you. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Hey, you're talking to a group, a room full of women. I'm pretty sure they can put two and two together.
So I don't know what you're thinking of. I think it's very rude of him to be casting aspersions upon me like that, don't you?
Well, all I'll say is I'm pretty sure people can work it out anyway. But there's nothing wrong with it.
You said there was.
It's funny, really, because I used to get quite embarrassed about things like that. Talking about that.
What about me paying you in kind by feeding you?
Being kind by doing the other thing that I'm talking about.
All right, oh, I see. Sure, Nicholas, says Tracy.
What? What did they say?
Sure. Yeah, it's all good fun in this house.
It's all good fun in a sesame bun.
Yeah. Certainly is. We have a good laugh.
Or the other saying we have is, it's all crap in a sesame back.
All right, we have good fun. My stepdad's been here today for his dinner. He had a minor operation on an eye last week, and he seems to be doing well after that.
He's doing well. He says he can see better anyway.
Yeah, he is saying he's seeing better. So
You can't grumble with that.
No.
Really. I mean, I imagine, having never had any kind of operation on my eyes before, it can't be a comfortable experience.
I don't think it would be particularly pleasant. No, that's why I haven't ever thought about laser eye surgery or anything like that. Don't think I could. No. Let me just move my phone in a little bit so you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. Don't like that.
Okay.
And in doing that, I've just completely covered up my stitching area.
Well,
my line of sight.
What you like, missus?
But anyway, yeah, so he's been over. We haven't had a Sunday lunch as such today. We've had a picky tea.
Yeah, we like a
picky bits.
We like a picky tea, don't we? If you're wondering what a picky tea is, if you've no idea, basically it's a load of
picky bits.
Imagine a buffet with all the usual buffet type stuff, you know, like pizza and sausage rolls and little mini sausages and meats like chicken and ham and stuff like that.
Picky bits.
Yeah.
Kelly says, hi everyone, a bit late, it's doing some editing. Hi Kelly. Back at home, all settled back in. Tracy says she likes it. It's all good fun in a sesame bun.
It is.
LASIK is a breeze. Had it years ago. Took 5 minutes. Yeah, it's the thought of it I'm not keen on. Yes, it does sound like something needs to be oiled. I have to get Andy onto that.
Huh? What?
Well, when I moved my stand, it squeaked.
Oh, I see.
It's horrific having an operation on your eye. I had a squint straight and they offered it under local anaesthetic. Oof. Told them where they could shove the local I wanted knocked out.
I didn't need a drop of oil, it's me.
Maddie's had laser eye surgery. Feels like broken glass on the eyes, but worth it in the end. Hi, Hannah. How are you doing this evening?
Not our Hannah.
Nope. I don't know what she's doing, Hannah.
Usually at this time, watching telly.
Yeah.
If you happen to wander into her bedroom,
it's get out of the way and watching telly.
Yeah, that is generally speaking the way. But yeah, you walk in there and you're like, the first thing you hear, because you can't see her straight away. The first thing you hear is her saying either what or something like that, in a very abject tone.
And then she normally ends up the conversation by telling you to remove yourself and by telling you that you smell.
Hannah doesn't like people in her room.
Nope, it's her little space, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and I actually feel quite. I feel that Hannah has earned that space, having grown up with younger sisters.
She pays for that space, and
Yeah.
don't she?
Yeah. I mean, I was lucky in a way, me, because even though I have got 2 older siblings, I never had to share a room with either of them because they were much older than me, and so
Yeah, the difference in age was by the time that you were getting ready to share a room, they were leaving home.
correct. So I never had that. I imagine it would have been an interesting experience. Did you ever share a room with Andrea?
Yeah. We fought like cat and dog.
I'm assuming you didn't with John, though, no?
No. John had a room on his own. 5 years between me and Andrea.
Yeah. Yeah, same as
Same as Hannah and Victoria.
Yeah.
And Victoria and Lauren.
Yeah.
No, same as Victoria and Lauren.
Yeah.
Because my kids have got exactly the same gaps in their age as me, my brother and my sister.
Which is a bit odd, but there you go.
Yeah.
I guess it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Patsy says, I'm the youngest of 5, so I never had a room to myself. I shared with 2 sisters. It's bad enough sharing me one.
I can only imagine what that must have been like.
Me and Andrea hated it. He hated having to share. And when our John moved out, I did get his room, but then he moved back. So I got evicted.
Honestly, that's knowing our John, that's typical.
I was lucky not to share a room, but I have 2 older half siblings and younger siblings we shared at weekend now.
All
right. Do your kids share, Andy? Do your kids share?
I genuinely don't know.
Oh.
This is the amount of stuff I get told. Which is practically...
I wouldn't think that they do, but...
It's practically nothing when I get told.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they do, but I don't know. Hannah needs to frog. Oh, no. Tell the frog to hop off.
Indeed. We don't want no frog.
21 years between me and my big sister, so neither of us had to share. Yeah. It was what, about 15 years or so between you and your next sibling, Andy?
Me?
Colin?
No, 11. And my brother's 12 years older. So I'm 41. Jan will be 52. Colin will be 53, which is rather scary.
I thought Jan was the oldest.
No, Colin's the oldest. Colin's the oldest.
Shows you how much attention I didn't pay.
And still the daftest.
You say you're still the daftest? You said
no,
it.
Is.
Oh.
He's still the daftest. Trust me, he is.
What about you? Aren't you the daftest? You keep saying you're the daftest.
You've not met him yet, have you, Miss Brother? Have you?
Yeah, he was there at your parents'
of course, yes,
do,
was.
but
yes,
of course Jan was holding court, weren't she?
Not even.
Anyway,
yeah, for those who don't understand that, I don't get on with my sister.
families. Who'd have them?
Well, I haven't spoke to her for
Shall we just say a while?
a number of years.
And a few golds and greens in this collar. I think the cat's gone to nag Hannah now.
Good. Leave us alone.
Until we hear the out you go and then the slamming of the bedroom door.
Yeah, it usually sort of manifests itself as Hannah going, get out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because Hannah's good like that. The cat needs telling. By God, Hannah will tell her.
I'm hearing footsteps.
It's probably Lauren that.
No, Lauren's in the bath.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Night out. Yeah. In and out now.
Mm.
Well, Lauren does like a nice long bath usually, but
Oh, God, they're shouting at one another now. I've suddenly just got really bored of Hidden Harbour. Oh. And we've got this project you can switch it out for, Patsy. And what's boring about it? Number 20.
number 20.
Yep.
What might number 20 be?
Yes, but I don't know which one. Well, what's your options? And maybe we can help you. Wow. Oh.
Can't promise out, but we can try.
Yeah, we can try. What's your choices? Not sure. It's just hit me like a truck. Oh.
That's not good.
Nope.
I guess if you're working on the same thing for quite a long time, it does get a bit laborious at times.
Yeah, I think Patsy does tend to work on pieces for quite a while at a time. Whereas obviously I have my rotation, and I know one or two others have got rotation too. Oh, she's back.
The cat.
Yeah.
You're public enemy number 1 tonight, Angel. I'm afraid.
I don't think she's been kicked though. Hey, Laurie.
Not yet. Not yet. It's time yet.
Got cat fur in this piece now. Kitty glitter.
Do you know, it was funny. On Wednesday we had an engineer who came out to deal with the internet because it was causing us a few problems.
His first thing he said was, "Is your dog out?" We haven't got a dog.
We haven't got a dog. We've got a cat. And he soon realised we'd got a cat because he was behind my desk doing something with the cable thing where the internet thing comes in, and he was like, "I'm going to be covered in cat hair by the end of this," because the cat likes to jump up on the windowsill.
And she sheds.
And to get to the windowsill, that means sort of brushing past the edge of my second monitor. And so what happens is a load of cat hair usually gets sort of on top of that, and it all falls down the back of my desk.
Kitty glitter.
And of course, this guy was covered in it the time he came back out from behind the.
Yeah. He'll be sending us a cleaning bill.
I think he said something like he's going to need a lint roller after this.
Yeah.
I have to admit, this cat does shed a lot of fur.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, long-haired cat.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything huge. I think I'll start one of the Country Magic Stitch posters. Yep, sounds good. They're not massive. They're what, about 23,000 stitches, which in grand scheme of things, compared to Hidden Harbour, Patsy, it's nothing, is it?
How many stitches is that?
What, Hidden Harbour?
Yeah.
Probably 200,000 or 300,000, I would imagine.
I mean, that's a lot of stitches. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
It's not the most though, because
Hey,
obviously
Lauren.
you've got you've got a couple that are like almost 1 million, haven't you?
Biggest one is Night Cafe, which is 1 million stitches. 991,000.
And isn't the Middle Earth map approaching that?
No, the next one is Middle Earth map is about the same size as Daughter of the Deep, which is about 780,000 stitches. Okay. Hidden Harbour 135, 150. Oh, that's not so bad, is it?
No, it's not as much as you thought.
Mm.
Still quite a lot of stitches, Mike, don't get me wrong. It's more stitches than I would like to do.
Well, if I was working on it 1,000 stitches a day, 135,000 stitches theoretically would take me 135 days, which is what, about nearly 5 months?
Yeah.
But we all know I do more than 1,000 a day. I had a minor case of chairbotitis yesterday, and I think it was 2,700 on Night Cafe.
You've got a
10 stitch.
That's not bad actually, 2,700 when you consider you walked to the shop as well.
I didn't go to the shop, I went to town.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That wasn't walking to the shop, that was going to town.
Well, does town not have shops?
Yeah, but you know, it's a bit further than just nipping to Endett Road, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew what I meant. All while I was running around between Weatherby and York.
Charlie's fluffy but not long-haired, and he's casting hair continuously. Oscar has more wiry fur and casts occasionally. Yeah, Angel's just like, she just walks through the room and there's this like, bless you, there's this puff of cat fur following her around.
Has the cat been to you lately?
She's been very loving again. I'm going to end up spending the rest of the night deciding, oh no, Patsy.
She came to me and she just laid on my chest and started purring.
That right. Oh wow. That's good.
That's good.
Well, today's video is doing quite well.
Oh good.
I'm happy about it.
Good. How many have you got to choose from, Patsy? Henry sheds clumps, Ferris sheds his fur more finely. Odds and say are the same breed. Yeah. Angel very occasionally will shed a clump of hair. But you know, for hers it's usually brushing past. 12. Oh right, okay. So you've got 12 to choose from. You have to either do a random picker wheel or go the process of elimination. So which one is the one that you like the least? Which one is the subject that you don't, or the theme that you don't really want to stitch? Yeah. I'm lucky I've had 5 dogs, but only one is a breed that shed, so that is lucky. We had 2 greyhounds and they didn't shed. They were really quite good. occasionally one of them had like wiry fur, and if you brushed it, you know, it was sort of straight fur, but it had that sort of wiry feel to it. Occasionally if you brushed him, he'd lose quite a bit, but you know, greyhounds didn't really shed. I've got a bit of bonsake.
Right.
Oh yeah, Andy,
I've got some painkillers here.
I need your help. One of my lip balms falls down there and I can't.
Can you wait until after I've done the show and tell jingle and that?
Okay.
Because it's not far off, is it? It's got about what, 5 minutes or so? Okay.
About 5 minutes or so, yeah. Yes, last call for show and tell. So if you've got anything to put on the show and tell thread, go do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I completely missed that.
Okay. Perhaps you decided to do Rohan.
Rohan?
Yes, Lord of the Rings one. Oh,
What?
I've got a thread that I've not snipped. So it's, oh. Oh, stand by, chaps. I always get one.
What?
One that I don't snip. My brother's made me a cuppa. Nice.
He's a good one then, isn't
Rohan's a great one, yeah. Be back in a bit, says Kay. No worries, Kay. What are these Lord of the Rings ones? They are from Country Magic Stitch, Maddie. They did have an Etsy shop, but I think they do it now via Buy Me a Coffee. And they're like a travel poster, you know, the old-fashioned posters that you'd see on the trains and stuff. And this one is a Rohan one. In fact, I've got it, I think. Let me show you. Rohan. Yes. Oh, if only I could. You mock up. There we go. I'm sorry, they've got the glare from my light. So just shift that out of the way. There we go. Visit or welcome to Rohan. So the nice, they are big blocky blocks of colour, easy stitches, and they are. Well, this one is 22,528 stitches. But if you see here, you can't see enough of this pattern to stitch it. If you see here, as you can see, look, nice big blocks of colour. So dead easy to stitch. And they do have other themes, like some, go on, other movies like Lord of the Rings. Obviously they do a lot of, then other films such as Harry Potter series. What else have they got on there, Patsy? They've got all kinds of different ones, and they're just a real nice stitch, 20-odd thousand stitches, so they're not massive. And because you can do them in blocks, you can sort of line around the blocks and then just go and fill them in. You don't even need to look at the pattern. It's fabulous. I've done a couple of them, and I've actually took them to the office as my office stitch, because I don't even need to take my tablet with me. As long as I've lined around the area that I want to stitch, I can just sit in the office and stitch without even referring to a pattern. It's great. Oh, I got Pemberley's 2 from Pride and Prejudice. Ah, right, okay. I think as well there were things like Dirty Dancing ones and stuff like that. But yeah, they're just such an easy stitch. And they're a nice change, which is why I'm going to put a couple on my picker wheel when I do my 2 finish 1 start wheel, because they won't take forever. Yeah, Harry Potter as well. And they're not expensive in the grand scheme of things. And she's really good because the patterns are all Pattern Keeper compatible. It's Country Magic Stitch, Lizzie. Hey, Mona. Hello from a warm Louisiana. It's been warm here in the UK too. I think we got to 25 degrees today.
It felt like it and all earlier in the park. Didn't it, Lauren?
Hey, Jenna.
That's why I sat in the shade for a bit.
I remember you going through with me a while ago too. Yeah.
Are we sewing these out in then, missus?
In a minute.
Just let me know when. I'm ready with the jingle.
I'll let you know. Oh, yes, that Lothlorien one's really lovely. I've got that as well. I think the only one that I haven't got is the Argonath, which is a fairly recent one. We are all in danger. Yeah, I'm really sorry. But yeah, if you like the old 30s style travel posters that you used to see on the old railways and stuff, and you also like movies and things, and you know, Country Magic Stitch is a very dangerous place to be.
You say so.
It is a dangerous place to be. I know how you feel, Dark Guy. She did this to me a while back. Good luck. Yeah, okay. This has probably been answered many times by you, but when stitching 2 white threads, do you railroad the stitches? Thanks for elaborating. I try to, Mona. I try to on all my 2/2 stitching, especially, you know, when I'm doing a model stitch, for example, because, I mean, obviously the quality really does need to be there for model stitching. But yeah, I do try and railroad everything if I can. I think it gives a better effect overall. Oh, there's a sale on the website. Oh, heck.
Oh, dear.
I'm just going to say, guys, I'm really sorry.
You know what that means?
It means I've enabled everybody.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing. I mean, if you can't enable your fellow stitches, what can you do, eh?
Well, that's it.
Other thing of mine.
Tell Andy I've got the Village Idiot jingle inside my head at the moment, says Lizzie. Oh, here we go. Patsy says, hold up. A sale, hold up. I'll be back in a bit.
Who's got the jingle in there?
Lizzie.
All right.
It won't just be PayPal Patsy tonight.
Oh, that's a good catch.
I'm just going to say, I'm really, really sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, these Country Magic Stitch ones are really nice. A good, easy stitch. Nothing complicated. Oh, my days. Right. Okay. Oh, crap. What colour was this one? Two. And about 5 stitches of 2 page finishers. Oh, great. I'm not sorry. This is just what I need, says Patsy. Some retail therapy. Go for it, Patsy. Right. Okay. Who is ready for some show and tell?
Me.
Andy says me first. Yes, there are Narnia ones on there too. Really sorry. Let's go and distract everybody with a little show and tell. Andy, maestro, please. Okay, so while we're talking about Country Magic Stitch, I'll just show you the ones that I have. So I have Visit Mordor. I've done that one. That was dead easy. This one is the Visit Rohan that Patsy's about to start, or Welcome to Rohan. We have Erebor, Lonely Mountain. We have Rivendell. Brittany says, I love this jingle so much. My husband doesn't stitch, but he gets excited to hear it too. Isengard. Welcome to Minas Tirith, which I have done. The Mines of Moria. It actually looks better than that because there is some back stitch. So let's have a look, view PDF. So there you go. So the Mines of Moria looks so much better with the back stitch around the doors of Durin. And here is a Lothlorien one. And then we have Helm's Deep. And then the last one that I have currently is the Shire. And it was this one that made me find them because I've seen somebody stitching this. Okay, so Andy, I think we need the bell.
Bell?
Because Kay has had 2 page finishers.
2 bells then.
Nicely done, Kay. Okay, let's go take a look in the group and see what's going on the Show and Tell thread today. Oh, thank you for that link. I shall have a look at that in a bit, Enid. Oh, oof, lots of comments on this. 38 comments. So let me just shut my curtains because we've got some glare. Okay. Okay, so the first one is, oh, go away, is from Kay. And this one is Van Gogh's Roses, and she is stitching now, completing it cross country. So it's a very long comment, so I'm not going to read it all out, but she's continuing to finish the second installment. She is colour completing. This is on 18 count easy count Ada using CXC 1/1 full cross. So she's working on this one monogamously until May 1st, when she will start Cottage Garden in Bloom for the sow, a minimum of 100 stitches per day. And then, yeah, so there we go. So yeah, about 100 stitches a day, Kay. And, you know, instead of get at least 100 stitches a day, it means that by the end of the month, you've got 3,100 stitches, which is a fair chunk of change, isn't it? And there is the mock-up for Roses. And Kay has completed today so far 669 stitches. So this is the most recent picture. 44,338 out of 53,909 in total, or 82.25%. Yep, looking good, Kay. Cheryl is busy working on her Disney cross stitch, and we've moved back up to the top. So working on a new section. Great stuff, Cheryl. Loving seeing how this one is growing. Charlotte, today was Sewing Sunday in my house. Different finished projects, 2 small cushions. So we've got 2 finishes, Andy.
Okay.
Nicely done, Charlotte. They look smashing. And then we've got another one here, a very cute rabbit as an ornament, also a finish.
Oh, another one.
That is very cute. I love that. And another finish.
Oh, another one.
A small project bag. Love that. So beautiful stuff there.
Lots of finishes tonight.
Lots of finishes. That bell's going to be on overtime. Hannah is busy working on Summer, which is progressing nicely. Although I suspect this is the one where the frog has just visited. And that naughty frog, we're going to send it away. Okay. Celia is busy working on North American Mammals by Ciro Marchetti, Heaven and Earth Design. There we go. And I believe Celia shared the mock-up. Yep, she has. Look at this one. Look at them blue eyes in the middle, eh? Really lovely. Lovely, lovely. Red is busy working on her stamp kit. She's trying to finish before the summer begins. It's looking good though, Red. I can see where you've worked, and the lady here is sort of filled into around sort of here, isn't she? And then we've got some of the, you can see here we've got this yellow bit and this yellow bit to do. It's looking good. Peggy is caught up, so I think that deserves a bell.
All right, okay.
With the Fox and Rabbit 2025 Mystery Sal. And that looks really lovely. All good being caught up. Kathy is finish of page 1.
Finish again.
Finish page 1 for 2.94% complete, and this is a dragon. It's a Charting Creations one. It's a Teresa Mather. I can't see the title of the dragon, but there's the mock-up. Super duper. Viv is busy still working on her pretty python from Needle Lot Designs. 83% now, getting so close. Certainly is, Viv. It's looking lovely. And Viv has shared the mock-up, so if you like the look at this one, Needle Lot Designs. Our lovely Enid is working on a Pine Mountains design kit. It came with the pillow to insert the finish in. I'm glad to see you back stitching again, Enid. Tori is New Start, Mugshot of a Cat by Gecko Rouge. 25 count, 1/1, full cross. And there's already a partial there on the needle minder. Victoria has shared, by the look of it, a mock-up. Here we go. There you go. Mugshot of a cat. There, Andy.
Can you imagine our angel?
Yeah, should meow our way through it. Okay, Tina, excuse me, new job has started and she's now full-time in the office, so getting used to a new routine. Little stitching has been done, and Mini Peony Glow is now at 28.04%. And that's looking great, and I still love that needle minder. I cross-stitch so I don't kill people. That is definitely my jam. Okay. And she shared the mock-up here. There you go. So artwork is by Marianne Broom. And then also Tina has also finished the cross stitch on this printed kit, just the back stitch to go. So yeah, this is called the Flower of Happiness. So back stitch won't take a second on that, will it? Not take very long. It's a little piece. Our lovely Ebony. So after finishing the page that she showed last week, she's now trying to complete the next page. This one should bring her to 50% complete. This is Wildlife of Predator Luca S kit, currently at 48.81%. So yeah, it's looking good, Ebony. Keep on going, lass. You're doing fab. Oh, excuse me. And Ebony has shared the full picture there. Look at that. So Luca S. There we go. Yes, Enid, I do. All the time. Cross-stitching true crime is my thing. Right. Marie is working on the stripes piece of Stars and Stripes. And here she has shared the mock-up companion to Stars from Plum Street Samplers. So there we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Some fab work on here this week, isn't there? Judy is stitching on Smoky Mountain Christmas by Cross My Heart Ink. The goal for the weekend is to even out the skyline. Okay. And Judy has shared here the mock-up. There we go. Look at that one. You still enjoying your rotation, Ebony? So this is Patsy's Hidden Harbour, and I reckon this one has been put away now. Artwork Andy Russell, 25 count 1/1 at 17.89%. Yeah, beautiful work, Patsy. Loving it. Love the writing. So tons of progress. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it, because you don't get bored. I find I don't get bored. And when you see 1,000 stitches, you can see progress, can't you? Well, I can. There is Hidden Harbour. Okay. Okay, so we have another finish. This is 100 Days Sal 2024, and our Tracy Provis has finished this one. Beautiful colours, Tracy. Emily is busy working on the first installation of the new Lola Crow Sal Extraordinary Birds, trying to get the frame done in a hurry before the start of Mermania. Ooh, I love the fabric for this one, Emily. What's the fabric? If you're still in here. Hope you are. Oh, look at this. We have another finish.
Blimey, this bell.
Yep. Kelly's gemstone quilt is all done. Her mum got it yesterday at her birthday party. She loved it. I have a video on my channel that shows the binding more closely and what the back looks like. So if you want to see that, hop over to Kelly's channel, Kelly's Quilts and Cruises. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's called Sandbar by Bee Stitch Me. Oh, thanks, Emily. Yeah, that's a really pretty fabric. Okay, appointment with the maker, Alchemy Gothic, charted by Haid. Both the chart and the artist are unfortunately retired. This is stitched 2/1 on 22 count Ariosa. Your sister and you had fun and you want to work on another quilt together. Ah, fabulous. Okay, let's have a look at this mock-up for Brittany. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's very Jack the Ripper, isn't it? Very old London, Sherlock Holmes era. What do you think, love?
Indeed.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, sad I've missed that. Okay, Tracy Tinkerbell is at 94.35%, less than 2,800 stitches remaining. The chart was created using Pick to Pact, should be finished before the birthday on Wednesday. Brilliant. So Tracy, do you think you'll be joining us in the live on Wednesday? The reason I'm asking. And here is the mock-up for Tracy's Tinkerbell. Okay, Catherine has got 235 days of progression. Battle, 303,800 of 623,376 stitches. 48.73%. 6th pass. So 50 rows completed. Time to switch projects for a bit. That is gorgeous, Catherine. Possibly it's also the Zoom day. Okay, so how about, because it's also Zoom day, that we do it today? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for Wednesday, Tracy Albert. Happy birthday to you.
You're going to be singing it again on Wednesday too?
If Tracy joins us, yeah. And I've just lost the show and tell thread because I'm a Wally.
Yeah, more important things to do.
Oh, yeah, I had to sing badly. I'm sorry, I am a poor singer, but happy birthday for Wednesday.
You're not a poor singer.
Blooming am. Right, where were we? Where were we? Okay, and the last one is from our lovely Kay, who is working on pages 3 and 4 of the Haid Sow, finished and running threads attached for the next lot of towers. So she is Team Bunny. So there we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, let's just have a quick whiz in the group because there's a couple of bits in there. Let me just lock this one as well. Okay. Turn off commenting. Okay. So Enid has put a link there to the YouTube, the documentary she was watching. I think we might have a true crime thread. We might have to start one. Kay shared some kitty cats. Oh, right. So we have some more finishes here.
Blimey. Bell's going again.
Okay. So we have 4 finishes from Norma. They are Ballerina Beauty by Dimensions Gold. Molly. Go on.
That's it, isn't it?
Molly the Yellow Lab Pup by White Willow Stitching. Geisha by Orenco Originals. And Myrrh by Victoria Sampler. Okay, so here is the first one. And there is the little doggy. Oh, and here, come on, show me the geisha. There goes the geisha. And then, oh,
Have you made a mess of it?
These my fingers. There we go. And there's the myrrh pot.
Myrrh. Myrrh. Sounds like a dog, doesn't it?
Okay. Right. What else have we got coming up in this group? Oh, I was enabled. Abby at Cross and Crafts released these needle minders. Old Friends, which is Bilbo and Gandalf. So I did buy it.
None shall pass.
Ashley put in a vote there. Maxine tracked down a pattern. So, yeah. And then there is a thread here about rotations. So if you have a rotation, put down how you rotate. Okay, that is so and tell done, you talented bunch. Okay, Hannah is sending me a link. Let me just have a quick look. I don't want themes, thank you. Oh, I think my tablet's decided to do a wappy doodle.
Like it does.
Yeah, like it does.
It's not a big problem, is it?
Okay. Oh.
And back to the stitching.
Yes, indeed.
Can I put the bell away now?
Keep it out just in case. You never know.
Well, you do never know.
I have to go finish vacuuming Sierra. No worries, Kelly. Thank you for joining. Yes, back to stitching. Always need a new needle minder, especially when it's one of my favourite subjects. Okay. But yes, I indulged. I've got lots of needle minders, but heck, there's always room for one more. Come on. Hey, Jen. Zoom in a little bit again.
Oh, blimey.
What are you chuckling at?
Right, a comment on today's video, my video today. There's a line in it where at the beginning, I've just taken my trousers off and gone down to my shorts from the last episode, and so I say, things are getting serious. The trousers have gone. I'm down to my shorts, and this guy says, well, when he said that, I expected it to become like a ghost town, but strangely, it got busier.
Jen, you're not late at all. All good. How you doing this evening? Are you all right? As I said, I spent too much money on books, cards and Dodge Hyper. My brother and I celebrate the day before this and get presents for each other. I know I got pain-free crafts. Cross stitch. All right. Okay. Just got home from work and just sitting down to stitch. Lovely, lovely. I'm glad I don't do Sunday working. I used to. Doing a lot of night shifts at one point. Nothing worse than a night shift on a Sunday. Night shifts on Sunday used to seem so much slower. Sunday working is the worst. Being in the morning, a long walk with the family to get these last few pounds off. I'm knackered now. Yeah. I used to hate it, me, going into work on a Sunday night. I used to like my job, but just used to hate working Sunday nights. I don't think the kids used to like it very much because I was never here in an evening to put them to bed. Which pain-free crafts kit have you got then, Lizzie? Oh, excuse me. I slept in this morning, which is not like me. It's 8 o'clock when I got up. Near enough. Weren't it 8 o'clock? Andy?
Yeah, about that.
Sunday seems to be my day for that. Mind you, I'm off work this week, so technically I don't have to get up, but I will. Because I do want to take advantage of my stitchy time. My mornings are perfect for me to get on and stitch. I get more done in the first couple of hours in the morning.
Yes.
Hey Maddie, using husband's laptop while yours charges. Ah, hey Maddie, how you doing? From Dickinson, North Dakota. Wow, welcome. Lizzie, you won't know yet. Just don't get to open. Resisting looking on the Facebook page. Ah, don't blame you. Patsy, by the way, what did you buy? Because I don't know if I missed what you bought. I'm working on a cat's collar. Doing well, just started a new project called Waterfall Fishing by Jessie Schofield. Oh, cool. Good to start something new. I think Patsy's busy getting her bits out for Rohan. Unless she's changed her mind with a new purchase. So yeah, I'm off this week. So my plan this week is I've got some gardening to do. I've got some walking to do. And I want to keep on stitching. Cedric is out of sorts due to the warm weather. Oh, bless. Patsy, sorry, just finishing putting in the pattern keeper. Oh, no worries, Patsy. I did some cross stitching a few days ago and I've had a trapped nerve. Oh no. My son loves Lord of the Rings. That site is dangerous. Yeah. That's me for tonight, says Lizzie. Says Viv can only stitch until about 9 p.m. Oh, no worries, Viv. Thanks for joining. Sorry, not sorry that you were enabled. That site is very dangerous, isn't it? I can't type, so it's definitely time to log off. You know, I had that when I was at work the other day. I was talking to a colleague on Teams, and for some reason my fingers just couldn't type the words. I had to edit it, like the message, like twice or three times. just for it to make basic sense. Like a right wally. Got visit Isengard, welcome to Minas Tirith, visit King's Landing, visit to the Wall, and welcome to Winterfell. Oh, right, okay. And he's still starting the Rohan one. Celia also has to go. Don't know if I can make it Wednesday. My shoulder surgery is on Wednesday morning. We'll keep you in our thoughts there, Celia. And I hope everything goes well on the surgery. If you join us, you join us. If not, we'll know why. But yeah, you know, if you can make it even just to watch, that'd be fabulous. But if not, you make sure you take care of you. Yeah, so yeah, you are doing Rohan. Okay, cool. Yes, Celia, all the very best from us all. She'll speak for everybody. Going into surgery is no mean feat. And we'll be thinking of you. $29. 29. I can hear a big aircraft out there.
So can I.
How dare it be rumbling about on a Sunday night? It's rude. I think we're definitely on some flight path or other here, aren't we, from south to north?
I wonder if it's that helicopter going back to Humberside Airport again. The one that Hannah was.
Probably.
You know what? Flight radar.
Yeah.
I bet it is that same helicopter.
Emily, if you can hear me cussing through the internet, it's because I had to move my nerd hoop. These things are great, but such a pain when it's time to move them. Yeah, I find that they are the more stitching is at the edge. I find that they're a bit of a pain, but yeah, I hear you. A very long time ago, a military jet flew over my neighborhood and broke the sound or speed barrier or something. Yeah. I don't think we've had that here, or at least I've not heard that for a long time. I used to, many years back, there used to be a viewing platform at Heathrow Airport where you could actually go and watch Concorde take off. And hearing Concorde break the sound barrier or whatever it is, wherever it was, it's quite the experience. The sonic boom. Is that what it's called? Sonic boom?
Yeah. Come on, flight radar.
Have you ever heard that?
No.
Of course, Concorde, no longer flies. I'm going back into the 90s, when I used to go to Heathrow. And you could go there. The Concorde flew twice a day. And you could go there and go to this specific viewing platform to watch it. And this viewing platform every day was rammed with people. Absolutely rammed every time.
Okay, well. Flight radar's so slow tonight.
Ebony's also off. Eyes are too tired. Happy stitching. Speak soon. Thanks, Ebony, for joining. And let me know how that rotation keeps going, won't you? I'm really, really glad it's working out.
Well, as it happens, that aircraft is indeed a helicopter, and it did come from Humberside Airport. It's going the other way this time.
Going to the Peak District?
Yeah, it's heading towards the peaks. So,
are you following it?
Yeah, I imagine whatever this helicopter does, it does this on the regular. It flies from Humberside to the peaks and back again for some reason.
I lived under the flight path for Heathrow when Concorde was still flying. Yeah. But you got to hear it all the time then, Alison.
My radar's so slow.
No.
Yeah?
How much room do you think in?
None. Why?
Not even a little bit.
No. It goes tomorrow though, so
I know, that's why I'm asking.
will be tomorrow.
I know, but I've just changed the bin.
Hey?
I've just changed the bin.
It doesn't matter. It can
Yeah,
that
should go in, I would have thought. She's only got a tiny 5-litre bin. It's not,
right, well,
massive.
If you nip out the front then.
Helicopter peaks, maybe someone hurt themselves, could be emergency. I think there's somebody that lives over there that regularly flies to Humberside Airport.
Well, when you consider that there's no information about the aircraft on flight radar, it just gives me not available. So
yeah, that's a private one.
I think it's definitely a private chopper.
I think it goes. I think if I'm right, if it's the same one as one that I used to track, it goes somewhere near Congleton.
No, this goes to the peaks. Congleton's in Cheshire.
I don't mean Congleton then. Where do I mean on the peaks that begin with the C?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll go in if you squeeze it in. Well, last time it went to just north of Lady Bower Reservoir, and it's heading there now.
Actually. Right, okay, yeah.
Oh, that helicopter.
Yeah, the same one. It's just gone over. It's the same helicopter from Humberside.
What, from other week?
Well, the one that goes between Humberside and there.
Yeah, it's heading for Lady Bower, so it's obviously the same one.
I think it's a private individual.
Could be old.
My needle is on Fuego, full tower pass finished.
Oh, you bell.
Now, says Kay. Off for a roast lamb tea now, says Tracy Provis. Have fun, everyone. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for joining in. And can I come? I love roast lamb. What do you say, Andy?
I think so.
Enjoy your meal. One of my favourites. I'm in a flight path for our airport, flight for life helicopters to and from the hospital. Yeah. We occasionally see them, unfortunately. We see them landing nearby here.
We saw one a couple of weeks back, but it was nice, that. Was the gossip up for
it's turning south now. It's not going to Lady Bower.
Oh.
Oh,
No, it's turning south.
it's a shame, it's nice. It took us to Lady Bower. Hi.
Hi. That was Hannah, by the way, dipping in, dipping out.
I'm going to follow it anyway and see where it goes.
Yeah.
It's heading for Bamford.
I wish I could have fuego needle. I better get a whiff of smoke. Ah. Oh my days. Oh. Number 32. This cat collar's coming in quite nicely.
Ah,
What?
the
What?
Peak District's rescue helicopter is based at Humberside Airport. I think we may have discovered what it is.
Well, yeah, but it does go and park up usually sometimes on the peak as well, so it can't be at Humberside Airport all the time, can it?
It's just based there, though.
And it doesn't take long to get to peak, though, does it? About, what, 15 minutes or something?
No, it's been. I imagine it's been a bit longer than that, actually.
I'm surprised it's not based at Sheffield. Aren't you?
DSA?
No, it's Sheffield, where the police helicopter and that go from.
Whereabouts is that in Sheffield?
It's just off Shetcote Lane, where police headquarters is.
Is that still
Still
used
operational
for,
as far as I
still
know.
used?
Yeah,
At the old Sheffield Airport?
yeah. I don't know where else it would lift from.
I've no idea.
Yeah, a lot of military ones here in our old house. The jets would fly down the valley right towards the balcony. Yeah.
Right, that helicopter's landed now, and it has landed near Lady Bower.
There must be like a station or something there.
I was trying to think because I've done all that area and I've never seen a helipad or anything out there.
It's at the back of the force headquarters off Let'sby Avenue. And yes, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's called Let'sby Avenue.
Where must that have landed? Because
It's, I think, people. I'm on a group on Facebook called Google Maps or Google Earth or something. You know, where you post stuff that you find on Google Maps, and that where the South Yorkshire Police Headquarters comes up quite often because it's on Let'sby Avenue. They actually named the road Let'sby Avenue.
it's hilarious.
Can you imagine what Gene Hunt would have made of that?
Brilliant.
I live about 20 minutes away from a town called Intercourse. No joke. Yeah, I believe you, Emily.
Yes. Yes, I know I've said town.
We had a road near us called Butthole Road. But it was actually to do with
archery butts.
archery.
Which is why it's now called Archer's Way.
Yeah. And there is actually, if you look on the internet, there is a map of places with rude names in the UK. Someone has a sense of humour. Yes, indeed. There's also a place called Fryup in the UK.
There is. It's in the Dales.
There's a village called Fryup.
I've yet to go to it, so I'll probably cover it at some point.
There's also a village called, I will spell it, Twatt.
And that's in the Orkney, so I won't go to that.
And oh my God, there's lots of place names in the UK that will not come up for people who have a filter, shall we say, in their work computer, because you can extract rude words out of the names. Scunthorpe is one, Pennystone is the other, and Cockermouth is the third, which are all places here in the UK. And if you try and put them into a search engine on a work computer, it very often won't let you do it because there's a rude word in the spelling of the name. There is a village called, change this for this slang term, but there's a village called Poopering as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Which is what, down in Somerset or something?
It's in Devon.
Devon. My mum-in-law lived in Crapstone on Dartmoor. Brilliant. There are all kinds of funny names. Yeah, rude places name search in the UK into a search engine. Yes, there's plenty to go out there, Enid, isn't there? Broken Wind. Yeah, there's a place called Broken Wind. And you could actually do like somebody actually once plotted a route where you could pass by all of these places. Kay says we have a dumb woman's lane. Brilliant. Yeah, I think the one that's obviously nearest us used to be called Butthole Road. But it's to do with archery. It's nothing to do with butthole. Nothing to do with your bottom, shall we put it that way?
Yes, well, in the days when archers were a common sight in the English countryside, they wouldn't have thought anything of calling a road Butthole Road, because archery butts were.
Fun fact: when I was a delivery driver, I used to deliver onto Archer's Way or Butthole Road. I used to call it Butthole Road.
I think most people know it was called that.
Yeah.
It's funny, but when you sort of look into the meaning of it and why it was called that, it sort of takes the shine off it a bit. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you think about it, considering that Conisbrough Castle is like literally just a few.
Well, it's a few hundred meters away, isn't it?
So archers, castles, that kind of thing, they go hand in hand, don't they?
Cedric just moved to the over and off the room and farted and then walked over. Oh dear. A friend and I were travelling in the UK and we stayed in the town of Laycock because, well, how could you not?
Laycock?
Yeah.
Now then, that's testing me. Knowledge. Where's Laycock?
It's safe to say all these roads were dedicated by men. They're not only roads, nor some of them are place names.
Oh, Keithley. That's where Laycock is.
I mean, could you imagine really sort of, you know, living in, well, the nearest one to us, Penistone, Penistone.
Yeah, so you can see why that one's funny.
Yeah.
Because people think it's not pronounced that. People
think it's pronounced differently.
Differently, yes. But I've never seen the humour in that, really, because I've always called it Penistone.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Penistone. It's the same with Scunthorpe, because even though people extract the second, third, fourth, and fifth letters out of that to make something else, I never saw it as anything bad.
Yes, it doesn't like. Oh, crikey!
Careful.
Sorry, camera quaking. It doesn't. Work filters don't like these place names.
That's up to them, isn't it? Yeah, well, you should go to Austria and find the town I'm thinking of. You know the one I'm talking about.
I do. Yeah, there's a video about it, isn't there? There is a town in Austria, and I'm abbreviating this, but it's called Effing. And people talk about going to the Effing church or the Effing shops, or and so on.
And the children go to the effing school.
And children go to the effing school. Yeah.
the sign has been stolen that many times.
And I think that there was a place in Ireland called literally Effin, Effin. I think.
All right. Well, that's not so bad, is it?
And it was the same joke. People would talk about going to the effing school.
Hang on. Let's have a look and see if there is in Ireland. Effin, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Or something along those lines.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I've got it. It's not a town. It's barely a village actually, but
a hamlet.
Yeah, it's really small. It's the kind of place that you drive through it and you probably not even know you've gone through it. But I found it.
Yeah.
It's not a million miles away from. Let's see. Nearest town would be Limerick.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Enid, that's the original one I was talking about. Effing in Austria. There is a road in Leicester City called Every Street. So you can say you've walked down every street in town.
Cool.
Lizzie says, until just now, I didn't see anything rude in Scunthorpe. Thanks for pointing that out, Andy. I feel like I've lost some innocence.
There's an Every Street in Manchester as well.
Is there?
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Actually, if there's an Every Street in Leicester, I might use that to my advantage. Considering that I have been covering a lot of Leicestershire just lately, I may find that on my next trip down there and actually do a video about that.
What, like a Tales from or something?
Yeah.
Why not?
Proudly open it by saying, I've walked down every street in Leicester.
Did you know that the City of London has no streets in it?
What do you mean it has no streets?
It has only roads. There are no streets.
They're all called roads.
Yeah, they're all road or close or wherever, or avenue or court or whatever. Oh. There's no streets in the City of London.
Oh, right, okay. No, I didn't know that. Hang on. Upper Thames Street.
It's not in the city.
Yes, it is. It is. It is, because we walked down it when we did the City of London video.
If it is, it's on the boundary. We'll discuss that one later.
All right.
My cross-stitch stuff looks like it's been burdled. I've definitely got a bit of noggin ache, and these tablets are not.
I'm not shifting it.
Shifting it now. Carnaby Street's not in the city of London.
No,
it's
that's
in
not, no.
Carnaby Street would be in Kensington.
Hang on. I'm backwards and forwards to the map here.
I think it's
tonight.
Kensington.
It's definitely not in the city. Hold on.
No, it's not. The city is a square mile. Liverpool Street, Bank, the financial district.
It looks like it's Westminster, but I'm not a million.
We either Kensington or Westminster.
Well, it's kind of in the middle. It might even be Camden.
And where's Gracechurch Street?
Grace
London.
Church Street.
Yeah.
Grace, hang on. Grace Church. Can't even spell it. Grace Church Street. Got you. That is. Oh, that is in the city, Nikki.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there was one that he said that there wasn't, or was it road?
It can't be street.
It
because
can't be street.
Grace Church Street has got Lombard Street next to it, and
So it must be
Fenchurch Street
it
next
must
to
be
it.
road then, or something. There is one.
It's got to be road then.
There
Has
is
to be.
one description
Yeah.
that's not there in the city of London.
Yeah, see, what you say? It can't be. It can't be street because you've got Grace Church, Fenchurch,
Well, I suppose,
Lombard, Threadneedle Street.
Of course, yeah. So what is it then? Is it road?
Princess Street, Queen Victoria Street. Hold on, it might be road.
It
yeah,
might be
'cause
road
I'm
then.
not seeing any roads here.
Yeah, there you go. I knew it was one of them, street or road. I just got it wrong.
Yeah, it's road. It must be road.
Okay, have we got the bell?
Oh, got the bell. Why?
Hannah's letter R is done.
There you go.
Nicely done, Hannah. It must be road then. There's no road in the city of London.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That would make better sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just looking at the map there, I couldn't see any, so it's probably right. Because when you think about it, there's quite a few streets. So I've just listed a few there. Obviously, Cannon Street.
Fleet
as well.
Street.
Fleet Street as well, yeah.
Yeah, it must be road. I've got it wrong. It must be road.
Yeah. It's all right. It's easy mistakes, mate. No one's going to hold it against you. At least for me.
You better not stop your chocolate. The cat's back.
The cat can be back.
Hello, kitty cat. What are you doing?
Cat, kitty cat. Probably waiting for food now. Am I right, cat? Are you waiting for food? You needy little animal.
Yes, her supper. If you ask her nicely, I'm sure she'll sing for it.
I'm not asking her to sing, Nikki. I don't want it to rain. It's been quite nice today. I'd like it to carry on. Cat starts singing, we're in trouble.
Shame you can't ring the bell for finishing a physical book as I've done this week. If you knew me, you'd know what an achievement that is. Oh, let's
hang on.
Let's give her a bell.
Of course we can.
There you go.
We can ring the bell for whatever you want.
There you are. If you
Hey.
finish something, you finish something.
It's a book, not a cross-stitch project, but it doesn't matter to me. I'll ring the bell.
You can have a bell if you finish the bowl of washing up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I need several bells a day. I need several bells a day for that.
Meant to make you chuckle, love.
I did laugh.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. It was We Solved Murders by Richard Osman. Oh, the quiz guy.
Yeah, I like Richard Osman.
Oh, excuse me, hiccups. This collar is very nearly stitched. Oh, this section of it is anyway. Oh, look at that. Shredded me thread.
What you done?
Shredded me thread.
Oh, that's a silly thing to do.
Yeah, be right. Look at that. Thread's just literally split apart where I shredded it. Oh, my days. Oh, change my feet. Playing with the cat.
Yeah.
Tired, kiddo? Well, it's about that time, isn't it? Right, let's have a tot up. How many have I done now? 377. Are you up, chicken?
Yeah.
All right. All right, sweetie.
No.
Love you lots.
Me too.
See you in the morning. Working on 18 count, 2 strands feels huge. Yeah. Hope we're going to start a new one this week called The Fourth Wing, claimed to be a little bit spicy. Emily got to head out. See you all next week, all being well. No worries, Emily. Thanks for joining, lovely. I should be heading out myself in a very short moment. So I had done 140 stitches, and now With these, I'm up to 380, so 240 during the stream, which isn't bad, and a big show and tell tonight, show and tell. So I shall be signing off at that, and I shall finish this stream here. Just go in a wee bit so you can see again the lovely colours on this. I don't know if you can. There we go. Where we got some colours there. So the vast majority of this cat's colour is now in. I've just got to do the darker stitches underneath. There's a rogue stitch in the middle there. So I'm going to get off, and I will see you guys next week. So thank you as ever for joining. Thank you for watching. Plus two will be out on Tuesday. Stitch with Me's as usual this week. And yeah, Stitch Along starts on Thursday. So see you all Wednesday night. And you know, for those of you that can join Wednesday night, I'll see you then. If not, see you on the next one. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.